Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be talking about all of my picks and recommendations for the Sephora Holiday Bonus Event. Is that what we're calling it? It's the Beauty Insider Holiday Bonus Event. This is one of Sephora's annual sale. They have this around this time every year, where basically it's tiered depending on your level of status with Sephora. If you have the highest level, which is Rouge, you get first access and I believe a higher commission percentage. Let me read this off to you guys. I'll also have it listed here on the screen for you too. But so Rouge members get 20% off from November 1st through the 6th. This video will go up by the time that is live. VIB members get 15% off from November 7th through the 11th. And then Insider members get 10% off from November 7th through the 11th. So the VIB and the Insider dates overlap. They're the same dates. The difference is VIP gets 15% and Insider gets 10%. So I have done these videos in the past, and so I will link all my past videos on this sale in the description box below because I have a lot of other recommendations in that video. What I wanted to do for this is just kind of grab the current products that have become favorites of mine. I want to call these my top shelf products. These are what sits on my vanity pretty constantly that I reach for very frequently and often as of recent. So I have quite a bit. So let me just kind of zip it and let's get started. The first, we will start with a hair product. It is the only hair product I have in the mix here. It is the IGK First Class Charcoal Dry Shampoo. I got this, I don't know, a month or two ago after seeing it on another influencer's video, and it is one of the best dry shampoos I have tried. It has charcoal in it, which really helps absorb the oil. I feel like this really makes my hair actually look clean. Aside from just absorbing the oil in my hair and taking away from that at the roots, it actually makes my hair look and feel clean. I really, really like this product a lot. I also like the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. That's another good one. I think I would probably put this just a step above that one if I had to rank the two. Really great product. The next product is the only body product that I have. It is the Bum Bum Soleil SPF 30 Sol Oil. Soleil, it's Sol Oil. It's the SPF 30 sunscreen. This is fantastic, you guys. It smells so amazing. And it has SPF of 30, so I love to put this on every single day on my arms. It gives the skin a really pretty glow. I actually mix this in with my lotion. Now, full disclosure, I'm pretty certain that if you mix it with your lotion, you're not gonna get like a really strong SPF coverage, but I really like the way that it kind of makes my lotion go a little further. I love the smell of it, and again, I really like that kind of like sheen to the skin that it gives. When I'm outside, I really layer this really well all over my shoulders and right here because it is sun protection, and it just smells so good. If you were hearing a strange noise, that is Max. Max makes the most strange noises, and he's downstairs right now demanding that I feed him, but it is not his lunchtime. He has to wait 20 minutes, so you might hear some random crazy noises. Yeah, that is my pug. So I do have several foundations here to share with you guys, and a couple of them are very high price points, but I feel like if you were ever on the fence about buying these products, why not pick them up when you can save some money? So the first one is the La Mer foundation. This is the Soft Fluid Longwear Foundation. I've been loving this product. I've been using it for a few months. It really gives the skin a natural, healthy looking, but flawless complexion. The coverage is a pretty solid medium. You're not gonna get like super full coverage, but I feel like you're gonna get what most of us need. It is just beautiful, and it is very, very long wearing. As far as the look that it gives the skin, it gives like a very subtle lit from within finish. It doesn't look really glowy, but it's not dry and matte. I think that this is a great foundation for this time of year when it gets cooler outside and temperatures are colder and your skin gets a little bit drier and you just want to give some life to your skin. This one is fantastic. Now, if you're looking for something that's more hydrating than the La Mer, not that the La Mer is not hydrating, but the Coke and Dough is super hydrating. I have this on today because I don't know how I forgot to put on moisturizer last night, but I washed my face, I put the girls to bed, and then I came downstairs and completely forgot to put moisturizer on my skin. So I woke up this morning and my skin is so dry. It's like 35 degrees outside, so temperature dropped combined with forgetting moisturizer. My skin needed extra moisture, and this foundation is so, so beautiful. It's the Aqua Foundation by Coke and Dough. I'm in the shade 123. I had a video that went up a couple weeks ago. I'll link it down below on this foundation. I actually think I was wearing the sweater. And I had the shade 143 in that video. I bought it when I was much darker, and I loved it so much that I went and got my winter shade. And if you're curious, in the La Mer, I'm shade 150 Natural. This does does give the skin a bit of a glow. It is so beautiful. It's very natural. The coverage is more on the natural to maybe medium side. I feel like the La Mer gives a little bit more coverage than this, but if you have dry skin, you just can't beat it. You just cannot beat this foundation. Two more foundations to share with you, and these are a better price point. The Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation. I want to say that to me, it resembles the La Mer a bit. It offers a little more coverage in my opinion, and it's a thicker consistency. So if you are someone that likes a much lighter consistency, the La Mer is a better option for you. But for like great everyday long wear foundations with a soft radiance to them, the Magic is fantastic. And I am the shade 5 medium. I absolutely love this foundation. I've been using it for a few months. I picked it up a couple of months ago. You guys heard me talk about it, and it's wonderful. Okay, and the last foundation I have to share with you guys is by Wander Beauty. It is the Nude Illusion Foundation, and I haven't talked about this one much recently, but it's such a beautiful foundation. I was trying to think of a good alternative to the La Mer, and while the Wander Beauty is not like a drugstore dupe, it's a lot less. It's less than half the price of the La Mer, and it's absolutely beautiful. It makes the skin look so healthy, very lit within. It's like that perfect balance of long wear, yet dewy, not matte, not shiny, kind of right there in between. The applicator, when you open it, it actually has, you have to be careful though, because if you pull too hard, it kind of splatters. It has an applicator like this. A little bit goes a long way. It's very lightweight feeling. The consistency is very thin. It's really, really beautiful on the skin. Okay, so one last complexion product. It's not a foundation. This can be paired with any foundation that you choose. It is the Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. This is so beautiful. I'm gonna be using this all winter long. I use this on my cheekbones, down the center of my face, a little on my forehead. I typically wear this underneath my foundation, but you can certainly, let's put a little on right now actually, you can certainly put this guy right on top of a full makeup. I'm just gonna put on my nose to show you. And it is going to give your skin a beautiful candlelit glow. It is so stunning, so beautiful. I love this product. Like I said, I normally wear it underneath foundation, so it really tones down that luminosity. But if you are someone that likes a little bit more of a glow, or you wanna like apply it strategically in certain areas to highlight, it's so beautiful. It's basically an alternative to a powder highlight. It's so beautiful, and it's so easy to wear. It's pretty much foolproof. I know sometimes these liquid highlighters can be intimidating, but this one makes it really easy to work with. Okay, moving right along, I have quite a bit of Charlotte Tilbury. We're gonna mix it up a bit. Let's talk about Supergoop, and this is the 100% mineral matte sunscreen. It has an SPF of 40 in it. It has a very slight tint to it. When you squeeze it on the hand, it has like a skin tone color. But when you rub it into the skin, you will see that, here, let's do this. You will see that it's really sheer. If anything, it just slightly brightens the skin, but it's not gonna give any coverage. So don't look at this as a foundation, really look at it as a very sheer tinted sunscreen. It's also a primer, so it is going to help with your foundation. It's going to also kind of minimize pores or texture in the skin, make things look a little bit smoother. It is also water and sweat resistant. So if you are someone that sweats a lot or you work out, this is a great product to layer under your makeup if you choose to wear makeup. Okay, so let's hop on over to a couple of bronzers. I have a couple of bronzers to share with you guys. The first is the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer, and I love this. This is kind of my go-to bronzer for a while now. I couldn't remember if I had mentioned this in my last Sephora Sale video, because it's been a while since I've done one, and this is the product that I think I picked this up this year. I am such a bad person when I gauge time. I'm like, oh yeah, that was 2 months ago, and it was like 3 years ago. I'm so bad. I love this bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. I have it on today. It's a good shade for anyone that's slightly lighter than me up to a little bit darker than me. I will throw this in the crease of my eyes sometimes to work as my transition shade. And I also use it every day for my mirror. It's got a very, very large mirror to it. I believe it's like $50, which a lot of these products are on the higher price point in Sephora, but I think that those are great products to pick up on sale, right? If these are products that have been on your list for a while and you just haven't been able to, I think this I picked up on a sale, because I'm like, you know, it's just a good time to utilize that discount. So I love this one. The other bronzer is no surprise to you guys. It's the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light, and I love this. Now this has a shimmer. The way that this one differs from the Marc Jacobs is the Marc Jacobs is matte. The Hourglass has a little bit of luminosity, but Hourglass's products, their powders have, for the most part, I think they all have a little bit of a sheen or shimmer to them. Very, very subtle, so microfine that you don't be afraid of it. I walked by the Hourglass counter for so long when this brand launched because I was like, oh, that's too much shimmer. I don't want that much shimmer on my face. But it literally just looks like a filtered light on your face. It is so beautiful. I think it's beautiful for all skin types, all skin ages. It really does give the skin a healthy glow, which is hard to achieve with powder. Love this one. Okay, I've got one more bronzer to share with you, and it's by Charlotte Tilbury. It is the Film Star Bronze and Glow Palette. You get a bronzer on one side or a contour shade, and then you get a highlight on the other side. And this is just a stunning product. Great quality, perfect color, perfect sheen to it. I think this is the mature skin's way to wear shimmer. I think we kind of fall into this like, oh, shimmer scares me because it accentuates texture, it makes my pores look larger, and yes, it can definitely do that. But if you want to experiment with shimmer products and powder, you want to find like really micro fine sheen and shimmer, and this is one, and it's so beautiful. Okay, you guys, I hope I'm not talking too fast. I'm just trying to move along here. Let's hop over to eye palettes. I only have one actually to share with you. I have a ton of other palettes that I love from Sephora, but I've mentioned them in other videos that I'll have linked down below. So I wanted to share this one because I've been reaching for this one a lot lately, and it's a mini one by Natasha Denona. This is the mini nude palette, and I just think it is so beautiful. It's a tiny one, so it's one of her, I think this is in like the $25 full price range. So then you get it for 20 bucks. It's a tiny little guy, but it's perfect for travel. It's great for everyday wear. It pretty much has everything you need minus a brow highlight shade, unless you like a real frosty brow highlight shade like this. I like something a little more matte, but the colors are so beautiful. And even though they're neutral, I feel like they're pretty unique. They're gorgeous. Love this palette. Okay, so let's hop on over to lip products. I wanted to share this formula of lipstick with you. You guys have seen me talk about it a lot lately. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Hot Lips formula, and I have the original and then I have the Hot Lips 2. I'm not sure that there's a difference in formula between the two. I think it might just be packaging, but the Hot Lips 2 is a newer collection that launched this year, and it has really beautiful packaging. All the lipsticks are different. So this is one, but if you purchase another color, it might have a totally different packaging, but still very ornate and unique. And all of the Hot Lips 2 collection are named after like a beauty icon, I believe. Now I have JK Magic and I also have Dance Floor Princess, and I love them both. They're both really great nudes. JK Magic is a bit more of that peachy nude, and then Dance Floor Princess, which is actually in my makeup bag and I wear it all the time, is more of a rosy pinky nude. I love those both. I also love the original Hot Lips collection in the shade Live It Up. It is this kind of great mid-tone peachy pink. I wear this one a lot too. These lipsticks are constantly in rotation in my makeup bag. Really great formula, highly pigmented, creamy, comfortable on the lips, very long wearing. I just absolutely love them. Since we're on the subject of lip products, I want to share this mask. This is the Laneige sleeping mask, and I love this. I wear it all the time. I've talked about it a lot lately. I keep this by my bedside. It smells so good. It smells like watermelon. Is that the fragrance in here? A scent? I don't know. It smells amazing, but it feels great on the lips. I will put it on my lips before I film videos, tutorials. I'll put it on at night. It's just a great lip treatment. For concealer, I have one concealer that I've been reaching for pretty frequently that you can pick up at Sephora. It is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Away Concealer. Now, this the only complaint I have is how to open this thing. It's like always tough, but it has a little sponge tip applicator. There it goes. Do you hear Max? I'm going to feed him in a second, but he's so crazy. It has a sponge tip applicator, and you actually just twist it up to get product out. This formula of concealer is very lightweight and natural. So I'll wear this a few ways. On the days that I am having more of like a natural makeup look and I don't want to look like really made up, this is perfect. Days that I'm not going to wear foundation, this is perfect because I can put it under my eyes, maybe bring it down a little bit and blend it into the skin, and it's so lightweight that it blends in naturally. It doesn't look like you have a thick, heavy concealer and then like nothing else. You know what I mean? Another way you can wear this is as a touch-up concealer. So if you are someone that, you know, midway through the day, you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, my eyes look so tired, I need a little pick-me-up. This is great because it's not heavy or thick, that you can layer it and you're not gonna have like thick cake under eyes by the end of the day. And you can also pair it with a color corrector or another concealer if you just wanna brighten up. I have this shade Fair, number 4, and I really, really love this guy. Okay, so blush. I want to share with you guys the Glowgasm blush by Charlotte Tilbury. I've talked about this in a video a couple months ago. I love this product, but it did occur to me that it's probably not for everybody, and I didn't give that disclaimer in the video where I shared this, and I had someone comment that it was like way too glittery for them, and I was like, yeah, I can't really argue that. It's pretty shimmery. So this is a sponge tip blush, and they have it in other shades. They have it in peach, they have it in a highlight color, they have it in a contour color. So this is what the color looks like right here. Now it's looking a little lighter on camera than it is in person because the lights are so bright and reflective. This is such a beautiful cream blush. It blends out so naturally on the cheeks. You can literally just dot it on the cheeks. I actually like to use my foundation brush to blend it in. You could use your finger, you could use a beauty blender. It'll sheer out as much as you want it to. You can build it and get a lot of color, but you can also really sheer this out so it looks like a true natural flush in your cheeks. Now, it does have some shimmer to it. It's pretty glowy. So if you're someone that really stays away from shimmer on the cheeks, maybe pores tend to magnify more, then this is one that is probably going to do that. So there you go. There's the disclaimer. Okay, another blush that I love is by Hourglass, and it is the Incandescent Electra Blush. I've had this for a while. It's a powder blush. It does give the appearance of a like glow. Now, when this goes on the skin, it translates a little lighter than it looks. It is right there, right here. You can see that it has a pretty highlight. So I will use this a couple of ways. You can use it as a blush topper. So if you want more color on your cheeks, you can do that. And you can apply a little bit of this to give a glow. You can also apply this as a highlight if you are a little bit darker skin tone, or you can use it just as a blush on its own on the days where you don't want a lot of color, you just want something really soft and to give a little bit of glow. It's a beautiful, beautiful blush. Okay, I've got 3 powders to share with you, and I'm gonna kind of talk about them at the same time just so I don't bore you guys to death. So I wanna share three, is this 3? Yes, this is 3. 3 loose powders. I wanna share the powder by La Mer. I know it is, it's a high price point, you guys. There's just no way around doing this video without saying that. And I'm including it in this video because I think that if you have been on the fence and you want this product, now's the time to get it. Get it with a discount. Now, will I say that this is like, oh my gosh, the best powder ever, it's worth $100 is what I paid for it? No, I'm not gonna say that, but I am including this video. I'm including this video because I like it. I love this powder. It's a great powder. I do think there are other options that are as good. I'm only including in this video because if you can get it 20% off, now's the time to do it. You know, if you really, really want it, if your heart is set on it. Now, 2 powders that I love and I think are totally worth the price are the Coke and Dough powder. It's called the Natural Lighting Powder. This powder is so beautiful. I think all of these powders kind of fall in the same, they kind of hit the same check boxes, right? So when I speak about this one, just kind of assume this goes to all of them. The other one is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Powder. Now, the shade that I am in the, I'm a natural. I think they have a translucent and the natural. I have the natural one. It has a little bit of a skin tone color. Now, the shade that I have in the Magic is the Fair. I think they have another one that's more yellow based. This is a slightly more pink. What I love about all 3 of these powders is they are very light. You can use them under the eyes or on the face. I find that they're not too heavy to be used under the eye. They're not going to make the under eye area look really dry or emphasize texture under the eyes. if you use the appropriate amount, which is very little. They all have like the most subtle bit of light reflective qualities to them. So when you look at them, you can see the most subtle bit of shimmer to them. When it goes on the skin, you don't see shimmer, you don't see glitter, but it just has these little tiny reflective particles that when the light bounces off your face, it just looks flawless. It blurs imperfections, it gives the skin a radiant glow. I just feel like it gives a youthful but subtle glow. It doesn't look like makeup. They're all three so wonderful. Okay, you guys, I have one more product to share, and I'm not 100% certain that it's going to be part of the event, but I know the last event that they had, my Sephora associate in store did say that the Dyson qualified for the sale. So, and I'm filming this before the 1st, so I can't really hop on and verify, but the Dyson Airwrap, I'm gonna mention it in this video because I have grown to really, really love this product. And this is definitely an item that if you have had on your wish list, why not get it when you can get 20% off? Because 20% off is like $100 or even 15%. I mean, it's just such a great opportunity to pick up this product. I did a video, a full review on this, and I'm going to leave it in the description box below. If you've been following on Instagram, I've purchased this about 6 weeks ago, almost 2 months ago. If you've been following me on Instagram, you know that I picked this up maybe about 6 weeks ago, and I've really been testing it and trying it different ways to really form an opinion. And I want to say that I'm going to say it now, I really, really love this. It's a great product. It works great for my hair. I think it would work great for all hair types. I spent the weekend with a couple of other women who had thinner, shorter hair, and this worked fantastic on their hair as well. Without going through all the attachments in this video, I'm going to link the video below that I did a full review on this if you want to see that before, before taking the plunge and purchasing this guy. All right, you guys, that wraps up this video. I had so much to share in this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I would love to know what you were picking up in the Sephora sales event. Let me know in the comment section below. I will link all the other videos mentioned in the description box below, so if you want to hop on over, if you want to get other recommendations, if there's specific categories of product that I didn't really address in here, like eyeshadow palettes, I only talked about one, check out those videos and you can find other recommendations. So happy shopping, you guys. As always, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have such a fantastic day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.